The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got MP. Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Batum. And it's Man in a two-guard. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg, how does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Now, here's Batum, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break.
Who's watching here?
James outside. Boss passes to Westbrook. Here's Boss. Driving inside. Davis. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside, Batum. Jackson misses. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Passes to Boss. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Boss. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Boss has got 6.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
It's Jackson with the drive. And Davis sends it back. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Now here's Jackson. High post, Zubac. They need this, and the dunk by Zubac.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 8. Shot on the wing, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Batum. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shoots it up. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Boss has got 16.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Clippers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Man passes to Zubac. Anthony on the double team. Here's man. Back to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Pass to man. Over Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Man gets the bucket.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Puts it up from 12. Here's man. The 19-foot shot. That shot, no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Lakers lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment. At the start of the second. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything.
We got to do it together. And I think that.
Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 17-point game. Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony out there with Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 1. Batum, good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
Here's man, and no good that time. Good work defensively by Anthony.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's man. He has 6. .56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot that time, not on target. To the middle. A steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the left side wing. Boss trains it from beyond the arc. Boss has got 19 points.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Takes it inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Russell Westbrook.
23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, and it's MP with the rebound. Dishes to Carmelo. Shoots over Batum, and that one goes long. Lakers leading by 18. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Batum. Then there's Jackson. And it's man in at the 2-guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. He's guarded by Davis. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's Boss, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night. Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mann, and he converts the layup. Mann's got 8.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's Boss. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Clippers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mann. He's got 8. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this.
And the Clippers call time here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from 3-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Anthony. Monk's checked in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Covington trying to break free, and it's sent back by Howard. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
The 3, and it's MP with the 3. Boss has got 13 points in the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Hartenstein. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Boss passes to Johnson. Shoots over Covington. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Defended by none. Monk with a double team. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Boss has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Howard. Here's Boss. Right block shot. Takes it from 10. The second effort, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the foul against the Clippers.
Boy, there is such a punishing.
Lakers substitution.
From the inbound, Boss gets the bucket. 34 points for MP.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Taking a look at the Lakers. MP out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Anthony. And it's James in at the 3 slot. To the inside, Westbrook. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Back to Covington. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Jackson, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. And the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got one to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Passes it to Hartenstein. And it's good, 2 points.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Boss passes to Carmelo. Now LeBron. Here's Howard. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, this is a sign that Dwight Howard is adding to his game. Really good job at this stage of his career to knock down the mid-range.
Jackson passes to Ojala.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Anthony right side. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Boss passes to Anthony. Basket counts.
You know, what you like about Melo cutting off the pick and roll is that he's patient with how he moves, just to make sure the path is there for him to get to the ball.
Back to Kennard. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in this society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Boss. 5 to shoot. Howard, that's good.
Dwight Howard.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For MP,
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hood kicks to Kennard. The good-looking shot from the wing.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Anthony finds Augustine. And Howard with the stuff.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the